Oh, hey everybody! How's it going? It's your brother StogieFarts here. I am smoking a fantastic blend that many of you probably know about, but maybe some of you haven't. It's called Shortcut to Mushrooms. And it's by Just For Him, the company Just For Him. It's a Latakia blend with black Cavendish. So I guess it's more of a aromatic / English blend. Very good. I just bought a half a pound of it. In today's video, I'm going to talk about a Morta pipe. Now, if you guys are like me or were like me and you're not sure what Morta was, I'm going to explain what the difference is. Now, most pipes, pipes can be made out of many things. There's corn cobs, all kinds of wood, cherry wood, olive wood. The most common wood would be briar, which this is a briar pipe. And then, there's meerschaum, which is like a stone, and then Morta. So I actually have a box opening, so my first ever Morta pipe, and I'm so stoked, you have no idea. But basically, and this is just going to be a little quick ditty here because I'm not a scholar on the subject, but briar wood, which is the most common, comes from the briar of the tree. It's a tree that's grown like in the Mediterranean, and it's underground. The briar is underground, and to my understanding, they dig to the briar. They're able to carve out these big blocks of briar wood without killing the tree. You don't have to kill the tree to get the briar out. And then they take these blocks of briar, and that's when they cut them up and send them off to carvers, and they make these awesome shapes. Well, Morta wood is a little bit different. I've been doing a little bit of research on it, but the cool thing about Morta wood is it's basically like fossilized wood. So where this pipe came from, briar, from a living tree, if you smoke a Morta pipe, you kind of have the honor of smoking a pipe that is thousands of years old. We're talking 3,000 to 10,000 years old. That's how old Morta is. The way the Morta is formed is when wood, like oak or something, falls and gets, normally if a tree falls and it gets wet, and over time it rots and it just decays and goes to nothing. Well, if a tree falls in a bog or gets covered with clay or somewhere where there's no oxygen, it's an oxygen deficient environment. When that happens, the wood can't decay. It ends up petrifying. It ends up turning into basically a fossilized piece of wood. And it stays that way, like I said, for thousands of years. So after thousands of years, when you dig up this wood that basically is turned into a fossil, and then you carve that into a pipe, that is what Morta wood is. And so pipe carvers will use Morta just as another medium of making a pipe. And usually they're more expensive because it's a harder material to carve. It's more, my understanding, it's more brittle. It's obviously older. So anyway, let me open up this box on camera and show you the first Morta pipe that I have in my collection. I'm going to speed this up. You don't need to see me opening this. Slowing down everything. Put my pack down. Alrighty. Okay. Now, without further ado, this comes to me from the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, Rick Black You may have seen in one of my previous videos, I have another pipe that I got from Rick, and it is fantastic. So it's an honor for me that I now own 2 Rick Black pipes. So not only is it my second Rick Black pipe, it is my first Morta pipe. So this is from, let's see. This piece of Morta was a pain in the ass. See, what did I tell you? So that's why the end of the shank is sealed. Shank. The end of the shank is sealed. Damn, I thought I was the first guy to have a skanky pipe. Hope you enjoy, Rick. RickBlackPipes.com. Check it out. And by the way, when you order stuff from Rick, he likes throwing in little freebies. Thank you, Rick. Ooh, a Gran Habano Azteca. Fuerte. Muy fuerte. Okay. Here we go. Alright, Rick. Told you didn't have to do this, but thank you in advance. Alright. Here's the Morta pipe. Wow. Look at that. Nice. I don't know if you could tell on the camera, but the grain is different. It's different than Briar. But you can actually see all the lines inside where the wood is, just like you would see, you know, like a fallen tree when you cut it in half. So the Rhodesian look, Rhodesian pipe, and oh, that's nice. What are you talking about? The shank is all. I think it looks great. Like the stem, the green stem on there, the silver band. Yeah, that's nice. I like it. All right. How's it look? Now they say, now like I said, this is my first Morta pipe. I've never smoked one, but they say because it is a fossilized piece of wood, it can get hotter quickly if you puff on it real fast, but it also cools down twice as fast. And if I remember correctly, Rick said that this Morta wood right here, the one that he made this pipe from, and if I'm wrong, I will update it in the description, but he said this was 6,000 years old. Think about that. 6,000 years old. I don't know about you, but you know, when I smoke a pipe, you know, it's a very relaxing, contemplative experience for me, and there's just something real neat about holding something and smoking something that is 6,000 years old. That means when this tree fell, it was probably 4,000 years BC. Think about that. That's like, I mean, there's been civilizations have risen and fallen, and all the things that have happened in the world since, you know, I mean, this may have fallen during the Great Flood of Noah's Ark, for all I know. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just crazy to think about how old this is. So to me, that's what's cool about Morta pipes, is how old the wood is, and how it was formed, and how it took so long, thousands and thousands of years to make the wood turn into basically a fossilized, petrified wood like this. It's unbelievable to me. So that's sort of my brief description of Morta from what I've come to understand, and probably in one of my next videos you'll see me smoking this thing. And thanks again. Check out rickblack.com. Check him out on Instagram, Rick Black Pipes. Did I say rickblack.com? It's rickblackpipes.com and Rick Black Pipes on Instagram. Makes killer pipes, very affordable. If you guys are interested in Morta, hit up Rick, ask him if he's got any Morta available. It's not always the easiest thing to get a hold of, so he may not have any, but Definitely check him out. Anyway, that's it. Can't wait to fire this up. Thanks again, Rick. Alright. If you guys have any questions, just leave it down in the comments. I always respond to questions. And we'll talk to you later. Peace.